Amayiwa, Amayaja, Southern, Uncle Amasi, if we are dead. Yeah, I'm money pay oh, but it's so the Imana bode wayo, na bode wayo. Ona nyo sode sewo, Adesión da tu hey, Adesión da tu we are a democrat. We are a Samaya. Why are it to the Kyoja on your kai? And no black, I wear on your you are. Money for your man. Yes, Papa, big water, whatever flower by Gomaja. Must I go forward so that you get out one. Yeah, oh. There's a one to buy a bone on your more carry my for big way my guy go. For so well my guy go my jet. 7 years I want to buy a bone at the man you are where they can have a guy go. In my program. Monita piazza bola mwenye bobo nasaje yetu obipa. Ye eme. Se ya eme koji. Imana mojo akane je de sionwo. Sion do sion asokamwe. Sion batu dalwe. Sion la ome ko sion batu dalwe. Demo mamuzianzu sere kue, nuwa ya ikwere osibu de blaue, mayamwe. Mamore mudeme, jebabio mamwe mudeme, Papa Louis mamore mudeme, mudeme ye matinye, ye komije aye dirmaje, ye makemeka. Bongo paswa yudare nyoba yukuda kawe wapati omi le zawandu kaye bonwa wapareti omi yo ewo bomuwa boiri da piazza broda wewe mefo kenya impamati omi ke mefo kenya ipai ba di omi ke ipamaka di omi
Good evening, good evening. What a beautiful music here this evening from neighboring La Côte d'Ivoire. We want to welcome all our viewers and listeners across the globe. I am Afonso Zayan, so the clock is taken away. Welcome to the show. Welcome Hansen, Florissant, Derek, Sam World, Emmanuel Foley, Dobby Crew Boy. Good evening. Thank you so much. This process, Venetia, We have started. We are in the grand finale. The electorate stand to make their decisions. Welcome to the show. No crying. This is from La Côte d'Ivoire. This is quite interesting. We want to welcome our viewers and listeners across the globe. Thank you so much for joining us here. Let's get a program going. What a beautiful song fading away right here on the Diaspora Informative News outlet, Liberia Public Radio. Thank you for your commitment. We are in the grand finale of this political fight. And let's time to have a conversation here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is a part that I love. Let's go. Welcome to the show. Oh, man. And dying and to have the big water to drag. The political process is quite a bit very difficult to determine. So good evening. Welcome to the show. I'm Alfonso Z, and so we are in the grand finale. We all started this process years, months, week, and the day is here. We say kudos to all of you for your commitment to this network, despite of our different political differences. But yet and still, we always, in the process of having this conversation, having the political tolerance that has been exhibited here on this network. We say thank you so much. We started a journey. It was tough. It was rough. It was ugly. Sacrifices were made. Whether you are in Liberia, you are in the US, but you put in your time and energy. And here we are today, about to get on the way. We want to say welcome to the show here this evening. We are making preparation like any other network to give you a sense of what's going to be unfolding in the West African state of the Republic of Liberia. Actually, it's after what? It's after 8, so it's after 12 a.m. in Liberia, meaning it's election day. But don't get me right, the first ballot is not yet being counted. We say good evening and welcome. This is what happens today, and let's just bring you what appears to be the last press conference. The next conference you're going to be hearing from then will be the official announcement. Let's take this courtesy to the National Election Commission.
Now, here is the chairperson of the National Elections Commission, Madam LIBERIA,
Madam Co-Chair and fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the first of daily press briefings aimed at updating Liberians, stakeholders, and actors about the status of the 2023 electoral process as Liberians now go to the polls on Tuesday, 10th October. At these daily press briefings, the Commission will announce preliminary results beginning at 4:30 p.m. on the 11th of October 2023 in this hall and throughout the 15-day period by law to announce the final results of the 10th October 2023 presidential and legislative elections. Members of the press, the purpose of this election eve daily edition of the daily press briefing is to inform Liberians and other stakeholders that all preparatory activities are on course for the conduct of the presidential and legislative elections tomorrow, 10th October 2023. Electoral materials have been deployed to all of the 19 magisterial areas in the 15 counties of Liberia. Temporary electoral staff have been trained and assigned to their respective polling places. Polling staff have started the deployment of electoral materials to the 5,890 polling places within the 2,080 precincts in preparation for the beginning of polls at 8 in the morning on Tuesday, 10th October 2023. Members of the press, fellow Liberians, the right to vote is one of the most cherished rights we enjoy as Liberians. I therefore urge all Liberians, that is the 2,471,617 registered voters across the country, to turn out at their various polling places to peacefully cast their ballots for their respective candidates on Tuesday, 10th October 2023. At this time, the National Elections Commission, having observed a lot, condemns in the strongest possible term all violence that have occurred during the campaign period, which began on 5th of August to the 8th of October. And by this announcement, we say and call on all Liberians and stakeholders, well-meaning Liberians as well, to condemn such violence and urge all of us to work towards fostering peaceful coexistence during this electoral period and beyond. You will know that the campaign ended on the 8th of October. With respect to security arrangements for the elections, the Commission continues to work with the Joint Security in finalizing security arrangements for the 10th October general elections. Let me use this medium to thank the Ministry of Justice and the security apparatus for providing security to the Commission since the beginning of the electoral process and during the deployment of electoral materials to the field. In closing, the Commission again thanks and assures political leaders as well as all Liberians, all stakeholders, and electoral actors that the NEC remains committed to conducting the 10th October 2023 election in a free, fair, and credible manner, as it is our hallmark. Thank you.
Okay, There you have it. Good evening, folks. We want to welcome our viewers and listeners across the globe. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. It's election day in Liberia. As a matter of fact, we want to be crystal clear. The first ballot is not yet being counted, so you know, but it's the 10th of October. I can't easily forget this day because I remember last year, October 10th, though it was a Sunday. This was the same day I got a phone call, a solemn phone call that morning when my mother passed away. And that's coincide with this year election. So it's not an easy day to also forget. May her soul rest in peace. It is official, planned as scheduled, and expected to be executed. That was the chairperson of the Election Commission, Lasana Deleta Brown, briefing journalists and international community, the media in the West African states of the Republic of Liberia. The process is expected to kick off at 8 a.m. East local time in Liberia. Polling places, number of voters, 2,471,617. We expected that number it should either remain constant or decrease because everybody could may not vote. That's obvious. Prisons, 2,080 prisons. Polling places in the entire country, 5,890, with 46 political parties expected to participate in the process. Total observers, 6,508 observers, including organizations, civil rights groups, inside and outside of the country, 6,508. Media, everybody going to be involved. What we want to say is we have come a long way in discussing what is going on and what is expected to unfold in Liberia, and so we are here this evening as usual. Our guys are also in most of the places, other parts of the country, and we expect to get some happening. Venetia, thank you so much for your donation to help to enhance our contribution, to enhance our capacity in making the coverage a good one till tomorrow, as we are doing everything possible. So we've been doing that from time to time, and we hope to do that. Our guys are also out there to bring you. But what is more or less important here this evening, our followers, the electorates, what is your final thought? What have we not said before that we want to say this evening going to make a difference? Yes, the campaign has come to an end, but we in the diaspora, so the process now started. It's just 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's still October 9, so we still have the opportunity to discuss this issue here. And our job is to also to make sure that the process to be very peaceful, and I encourage our people to allow, and I can more agree with the commissioners that people should vote, and there should be no violence. That's what we do now want. We should allow people to vote. They need to vote. So that is very, very, very crucial. I'm going to put a number up here this evening. Some echo is coming. Okay, let me see. I don't know where this echo is coming from. Is the echo still there? Just let me know. There's some echo coming from the background. Is the echo still there? Crewbot, let me know if you're still having the echo. I don't know what are the switching that I did with the system. Probably it is what happened, or maybe as usual, the Libra infiltrate the system. But just let me know if the echo is still there. I don't think anything is on here to make sure. Let me see. I do not have any other system on here. But just let me know if I'm still getting the echo so I can make adjustment here. You are not good. Okay, thank you so much. Probably the volumes of the system was a little bit louder. Thank you so much. And no, that's a good thing we like, because we don't want to be here and we're not doing the right thing. I too, when I'm listening to someone, something is not going right, I will get annoyed. So I'm going to put a number out here as much as possible as we can, to see maybe somebody going to get a last minute advice, and that going to resonate, or what they think, the process. But overall, we want this whole process to factor in so that it will be good. We have no other place to go. All right. But it's quite interesting because I was listening to other places. I mean, we all have to listen to other places to see. But even up to this dying time, other people were still going ballistic. When this time, when you support a candidate at this time, I think you're supposed to soften the tone so that you make sure that your message, you try to polish your candidate message. That's the final, that's the grand finale we are in. So it's not time to slam people. But anyway, it is why it is. Now we do know that the Election Commission major press conference today at Liberians, and I'm concerned over more than 5 million people. We have this number 2,471,617. What happens to the rest 2 or 3 millions if we were to put the other 1 million aside to say these are people that live within our borders? So this is not even good. This is not good. It means people were not energized. People did not register. If you have this sort of number, you have more than 5 million according to the census, and then you have about 2,471,000 to be a registered voter. So you literally have almost 3 million more than the population still stay away. What is responsible for that? Who missed the boat? Okay, with me here is LPR political commentator and also support the candidacy of Ambassador Jose Newman Boykai. Terry Collins is joining me from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let me just bring in here tonight. Just like we don't talk here, but tonight is just a polish. Let me just bring in Terry. Terry, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. So, how are you, sir?
But the election start, yeah, start, you call, you in sweater and all of that. Is that election fever? Is that election fever grabbing you, my man? Sure.
It's getting cold in Minnesota.
Okay. When you say so, I agree. But you know,
and my environment is open, actually.
Okay, all right. Just kidding. It's a good evening, man. Everything you have the right, you can do what you're supposed to do. Okay, let me just do it this way. So, good evening and welcome, Terry. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
How are you?
Making talk off, but we gotta talk off because the election, the election is the election. Yeah, but man, end up talking song today.
Yeah, man.
Talk today. So what happened?
man is doing a comeback. A comeback. And that comeback, I think it was awesome.
Yeah. What make it awesome? I mean, we're going to have a conversation. Everything makes news, so we just got to talk about it. He's been missing. As a matter of fact, behind the microphone, he has his follower. We cannot denounce that. We cannot reject that.
He came back strong. Yeah.
Came back strong.
And the way he came back, even though I did not expect him to. But he was able to give the numbers, and he was able to speak from a balanced perspective that shows some level of transparency from his side.
What is
and that is what you want to do.
The sound is not good. Is it from the echo is coming from the speaker? Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing myself after myself.
Really? I wonder, is it from the system that I did switching? It means I gotta turn everything. Ooh.
So we gotta go up and come back in.
It's Harrison. You said the echo is from the speaker. So. Why did I do what I did here tonight? You say child face until you end up making a 10 bumble face. So there's a feedback. Okay, so guys, please bear with us. I just gotta fix it, and then we'll be back. Honestly, so Terry. I just gotta turn it off yet. Please bear with us. We don't want to give something where you're not getting the info. We sincerely apologize. It's good. We notice it. So that means I'll have to switch up and then maybe give me like a 5 minutes and see what I can switch position and it will be better. If not, then I will keep working on it to make sure we have something good tomorrow. But I will be right back.